Hi guys, my name is Celia, a product solution engineer in GoodWe PV building material department. And today I feel very happy to have this opportunity to share with you the scenarios for zero carbon living solution. And during my presentation, if you have any questions, you can leave them in the Q&A box, and I will answer them after the presentation done. Okay, let's get started. And my topic is divided into 4 parts. In the first part, I'm going to introduce a zero carbon living solutions. And in the second part, I'm going to introduce what is PV building material. And in the third part, I'm going to introduce the sunshine tile. And in the final part, I'm going to introduce about Eco Smart Home. And we know due to climate change, zero carbon living lifestyle has been embraced by more and more people and promoted by the local government. To promote this lifestyle, more and more technologies have come into use, which can reduce the carbon dioxide emission. And these technologies include, but not limited to the following, which I have listed in this slide. And the first is heat pump technology. It uses environmental energy to generate heating and hot water for your room. And the second is storage battery. I think you guys must be very familiar with this kind of technology because it is part of solar system, which can store the surplus electricity generated by the PV modules. And then it is the new energy charging pile, which is very common to see in our daily life. And then it is the smart lighting. It means your lights are controllable remotely by using a wireless connection and a smartphone app. And you can set timers for your lights and create schedules or routines to turn them on and off at a set time or based on specific actions. And the last is rooftop photovoltaic, which I think you must be very familiar with this technology. And this technology has been widely used nowadays. And it means the electricity is generated by PV modules in the rooftop. And in today's presentation, I will focus on the rooftop photovoltaic. And in terms of rooftop photovoltaic, there are 2 types that are very common to see in our daily life, including BIPV and BIPV, just as this picture shows. And there are differences between BIPV and BIPV. We can see from this picture, we can see the picture on the left, it is BIPV. The PV module is installed directly on the rooftop by using brackets. It is not well looked and may increase the building load. In addition, there is a gap between the roof tile and the PV module, which may result in the accumulation of debris and affect the power efficiency. And we can see the picture on the right, it is a BIPV. And we can see at the first side, it is well looked, and the PV module has been fully integrated into rooftop, which creates a sense of aesthetic. In addition, it does not need to use much material for installation, which means lower carbon footprint. So if a tile can not only generate electricity, but also perform excellently as a building material. And for this kind of PV module, we call it PV building material. And a good PV building material must first of all have excellent performance in the building envelope, but also have the ability to generate electricity efficiently. And I think it needs to meet the 3 requirements of safety, aesthetics, and power generation at the same time. And recently, GoodWe has launched a new product, sunshine tile, which is a kind of PV building material and can meet these requirements. And in the next slide, I'm going to play a video to show what is sunshine tile looks like. It has aluminum frame. Double glass structure. And the sunshine tiles can be fully integrated into the building, and it is structurally waterproofing. It has self-cleaning ability that ventilated. And the installation is very easy. And the replacement is also very easy and unstable. Okay, I think after the video, you guys must have a rough conception of this product. And in this slide, I'm going to show you some product information of sunshine tile. And we can see from this slide about the size of the sunshine tile. It is 1508 millimeters in length, 420 millimeters in width, and it is only 11 kilograms, and it is 18 kilograms per square meter. And the batten spacing is 370 millimeters. And we know the cement tiles weigh between 48 to 50 kilograms per square meter. Even the ceramic tile is 48 kilograms per square meter. But for sunshine tile, it is just 18 kilograms per square meter. So I think this is a particularly great relief for roof structure, especially in the event of earthquakes, where, you know, a lighter roof would be safer. And the rated power of the sunshine tile is 92 watts. And it is 170 watts per square meter, and it uses monocrystalline PERC. And the installation angle range of the sunshine tile is from 17.50 degrees to 75 degrees, which will fit most of the roof slope. And the sunshine tile is designed to match 5 normal tiles, which means you can complete the installation by removing the 5 tiles you currently have on your roof and replacing them with sunshine tiles. And conversely, if you remove a sunshine tile, you can fill the gap with 5 normal tiles. In the next slides, let's see how sunshine tiles be integrated into pitched roof. And this is the normal roof system. And the sunshine tiles are usually installed on pitched roof. For normal pitched roof, it usually consists of waterproofing barrier, thermal insulation, wood or metal batten, and EPDM membrane. And it also has ventilated cornice and a ventilated ridge. And the waterproofing barrier can prevent vapor from penetrating into the substrate. And the thermal insulation and EPDM membrane can prevent the roof from overheating. And it is these layers that can keep the roof warm at winter and cool in summer. And in this picture, the roof has been installed with normal tiles. And in this slide, we can see 5 normal tiles have been replaced by 1 sunshine tile. So sunshine tiles are very easy to be replaced on the roof system. And for the roof system, it is very important to have ventilation channel, because we know the ventilation channel will reduce the temperature of the sunshine tiles and make sure it has better power efficiency. And this picture has vividly shown the ventilated channel. And in this slide, we can see we have sunshine tiles in the roof for other accessories. They can be available in the local market. And in this slide, I'm going to show you how to install the sunshine tiles in the roof. It is quite easy. Just install the sunshine tile from bottom to top, from right to left. And 1 sunshine tile comes with 2 blankets. Install the sunshine tiles row by row until the full installation process is completed. And the replacement of sunshine tiles is quite easy. Just press one side down, and then you can take it out. It doesn't need any tools to replace the problem sunshine tile. And the whole process is very easy and time-saving. And this is also the installation process. Just install the tiles row by row from bottom to top, and install the blankets on the bottom, and then lay out the sunshine tiles. And then continue to install the whole rows of sunshine tiles. And there is one unique design for the installation, is a blanket. It is a seesaw structure which can make the sunshine tiles steady enough to against a strong wind And we have done wind test that the sunshine tile can resist a 15 category typhoon. And the sunshine tile is structural waterproofing because it has double waterproofing strips, which can ensure the water won't get into the roof system. And we have also obtained the TUV no test certification, which means the sunshine tile is internationally recognized. And we have also done fire resistance test, wind resistance test, and hail resistance test. And in this slide, I'm going to show some application scenarios of the sunshine tile. The first is the sunroom. We know the typical sunroom is an all-glass design, which means it is transparent from the outside and inside view. So in summer, it is very hot to stay in the sunroom, which means if you want to stay in a sunroom, it will consume much electricity. The sunshine tile can act as a shade top and reduce the temperature in the sunroom in hot days. In addition, it performs excellently in resisting strong wind, and it is also waterproofing. At the same time, the electricity generated by sunshine tile can be used for appliances in the sunroom, which can reduce carbon emissions. And this project is in Nanjing, China, and it is still ongoing. We have used 18 sunshine tiles, and the installed capacity is 7.36 kilowatts. And the second project is a kindergarten project in Guangde, Anhui Province, China. The roof of this building is completely covered with sunshine tiles, which generates 121 megawatts of electricity per year, which is equivalent to a reduction of 96 tons of carbon dioxide emissions, or the planting of 5,310 trees. And the third is a hotel project in Shanghai, which generates 102.1 megawatts of electricity per year, which is equivalent to a reduction of 81 tons of carbon dioxide emissions, or the planting of 4,481 trees. And in this picture, you can barely see the tiles because it is fully integrated into the building. And the fourth project, also in Shanghai, it is a villa. The project is made of brick red sunshine tiles, and the overall effect is fantastic. It is worth noting that the sunshine tiles are not only available in classic black color, but also in brick red to suit different architectural styles. We also have smaller sizes of tiles, which I believe is very beneficial if you want to install them in more areas of the roof to achieve more power and a higher visual impact. And in this slide, I'm going to introduce the Eco Smart Home because GoodWe focuses on the Eco Smart Home. For zero carbon living lifestyle, GoodWe focuses on the Eco Smart Home. About the Eco Smart Home, some of you may have heard about the Forcing Smart solution. We launched at the Intersolar Show at European Fair in Germany in May. And the solution is composed of PV building material, inverter, storage battery, monitoring, and management system. They can work together to meet your home's unique power needs in an eco-friendly and sustainable way. And this diagram here clearly shows how they work together to form a complete system. The electricity is first generated by the photovoltaic building materials on the roof, and then it will be converted to AC electricity by GoodWe inverter. And then the electricity will be transmitted to the storage battery and home load, at which time you can see the power generation and other data through the management system. And usually the power generated in daytime is for home load, and the surplus will be exported to the grid for economic benefits. And I think this is the end of the presentation. And next is a Q&A section. Okay, there is an anonymous questionnaire that may take you several minutes to fill the questionnaire. Okay, in this Q&A section, and Zuhair asked, did you calculate the carbon produced while manufacturers doing inverter parts, transliteration, installing, and how long of working solar inverter to equalize the produced carbon? Hi, Zuhair. Welcome back to the webinar. Sunshine Tiles have gone through a complete grid to gate life cycle assessment according to ISO 14607-2013. Please contact us for more if you plan to use Sunshine Tiles on projects that requires LCA results of the product. Regards, GoodWe PVBM. And the next question is, can we walk over to change a failure module? If not, can we be changed? Hi, Zuhair. Sunshine can withstand a load of as much as 150 kilograms per square meter. It can be worked on as long as this threshold is not breached. Regards, GoodWe PVBM. And next question is, I have my own power plant. Does that mean I can disconnect completely from my energy supplier? And for this question, you will need to check if your power plant have off-grid function and can support all load connected to it. GoodWe also offer off-grid solutions in this case. And the second is, can anyone connect to the power grid? We wish anyone in the world is able to access a modern power grid. And this is also one of our goals here in GoodWe. So we are all up to a sustainable future. And the third is sunroof environmentally friendly. Sunshine Tiles are accessed by life cycle assessment according to internationally recognized laboratory. And the next question is from Zuhair. Can it be used for cow shed? Hi, Zuhair. We recommend applying sunshine tiles to environment that's free from corrosive factors. Please contact us if you wish to apply sunshine in projects prone to these factors, and we will help access the viability with you. Best regards, GoodWe PVBM. And the next question is also from Zuhair. Can be used as carport. Is there a carport project executed? Hi, Zuhair. It depends on the type of the carport. Sunshine is suitable for most pitched surfaces, but be careful of the tilt angles. We do not have carport projects with sunshine tiles yet. And the next question is about the snow load of sunshine tile. The sunshine tile can bear up to 5,400 Pascal load. And the next question is, I think this type of modules is more compatible to work with optimizer or microinverter rather than string inverter. Hi, Zuhair. Sunshine tiles are compatible with most modern inverter. This includes string inverter, microinverters, or other components such as ISD and optimizers. Best regards, GoodWe PVBM.